Okay. Mr. Gaylor,
Present.
Mr. Smart,
Present.
Mayor Rurik,
Present.
Attorney Redlin,
Present.
Mayor.
Okay, has everyone had an opportunity to look at the minutes?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from previous meeting.
And I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, do we have any citizens petitions?
I actually have one request
Okay.
that was for ADM Series Solutions, or for ADM. Their payment did not get here until the day after. It's dated and mailed on the 11th, and they were assessed $28.67 in late fees because it didn't arrive until the day after it was mailed. And they were requesting if that could be waived. I did look at their account history, and it's the only late payment they've ever made
We got a motion?
That was for late fee on their water.
on their water bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, department heads, Mr. Swank.
I don't have anything for the Director of Public Works position.
Okay. Before we get to that, Jim Martin, the painter.
Yeah.
He came and talked to me this morning. He showed me a picture of his creek. Have you heard about it?
We addressed it this morning.
Very good. You're already.
Yeah, actually, Max Mickle that works for us, he had mentioned something last week about it smelled like sewage. Well, today we went to dye all the sewer lines, and there was green dye, and we found a manhole that was standing full, so we jetted it. There's additional work that'll have to take place there too. We've got an extended culvert tile and backfill up to the road, which we plan on doing next week. So,
Okay, very good. Thank
I
you.
got one thing. Can you say something, I don't know if it's Don Mustafa or whatever, on the Wheeler's location? There's a lot of weeds and that, there's dirt piles.
I
You know,
don't think Don owns it.
Don doesn't own that anymore. Who owns that,
I'm not for sure.
Well, I know it would be his brother-in-law, has a little trucking business, and I think he's parking there. But anyway,
I'm not
there's
sure.
just a lot of weeds around that location on those piles. You come into Attica and it's unkept. Can we say something? Give some notification out. Thank you.
Okay, we'll suspend the meeting and do property hearings.
Yes, the first review hearing we're here for is the 210 West Street property in Austin. You're here for that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Swink, how's the property going?
It's coming along well. The back porch has been rebuilt, re-roofed, and enclosed. Still needs siding and a little bit of soffit repair. But as far as the unsafe condition of it, I think once there is a door on the porch, that should satisfy the unsafe building part of it.
Okay, and when can you plan on having that done?
Probably by the end of the week.
Okay, so do I just put it back up for next meeting,
Yeah,
October?
October 3rd would be the next
Okay,
UBO date.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can we get a motion and a,
Do I have
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
thank you? Awesome,
you.
thank you. And then we were also set for the 709 South Perry Street. That was the one that has a demolition order on it.
Mhm.
However, we are not going to have that hearing tonight, only because when I sent out the service to the service request to the Marion County Sheriff's Department, they said because there is no court case associated with this is a UBO process, they will not serve it. So do I have the board's permission to get a private process server in which
Yes.
to do service for this one?
Yeah, I'll make a motion. We get a private processor.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. That's all we have for tonight.
Okay, thank you. We'll resume the meeting. Chief Little.
Don't have much, just finalizing all the stuff for the territory as far as the budget goes. Been through the gateway, thanks to my clerk. Need to have a meeting with Mr. Jones to finalize the board. Other than that, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Anybody have any questions for Chief Little? Okay. Any unfinished business? New business, utility credits.
You good with those, Mr.
I
Slang?
need a copy of it.
Oh, leave them on your
One
chair.
for Tom Farley and Jim Roberts.
That's my fault. It was kind of,
That's all good.
kind of busy today.
Yep, looks good.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to approve utility credits.
and I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Disconnects.
I make a motion, we approve disconnects.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And payroll.
Make a motion, we approve payroll.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next. You guys will sign that.
On the claims, there's an unusual amount of additional claims added on, and you received the additional receipt. We are trying to catch up and process the water project claims, correctly reflecting them in our claims ledgers. These were ones that were processed and were approved, but didn't show up on the claims ledger. So we're adding them onto the claims ledger so that everything is documented the way it's supposed to be. Even though they were approved and paid, they just were not on the claims ledger. So I
I
just
see.
added them into this one, but it looks like a substantial amount. I think we figured the process out though, so it shouldn't be an issue moving forward.
Okay, so everybody had a chance to look at claims? I make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I think we're getting better at signing stuff.
I'm telling you.
As long as it makes it back to me, we're good.
Eric, I imagine Jim Martin was pretty impressed. You were already out there working on that.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
this morning, Max came in and was talking to me about it. I said, heck, I went up there on Friday and checked the manholes and everything looked good, but he was right, it did smell like there was some sewage.
Yep.
And he told me, he said, well, he said, I may have stirred up something. He said, I talked to Jim Martin, I was telling him about it, and he said he wasn't aware of it, but he noticed it once Max had said something, so Max had already.
Jim didn't tell me that. He just showed me a picture on his phone.
Yeah. So
That's good. It got taken.
So the
taken
first
care
thing
of
this
it.
morning, we went up there and checked everything in the entire neighborhood. We found the manhole that was holding, and then there in front of Max's, there's an issue with the property there where we're washing, some of the dirt's washing away from the street, and it's even got our water main exposed. So we got to put in an extension of tile and haul in a bunch of dirt, riprap.
Well, thanks.
We good there.
Anybody have anything else? We have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, all that work. Has